Namaskar. Greetings to all voters on the eve of the 15th National Voters' Day. This year, National Voters' Day is particularly special as the Election Commission completes 75 years of dedicated service to this great nation. National Voters' Day is not just an occasion to celebrate the inception of the Election Commission of India, but also an opportunity to honor the very spirit of democracy embodied by every voter. In 2024, the world witnessed the grand spectacle of India creating a world record of 64.6 crore voters exercising their franchise in the Lok Sabha elections. The elections saw another heartening milestone in which women with a 65.78% turnout took the lead and participated more than male voters with a turnout of 65.5%. The elections were more inclusive than ever before. We witnessed a 46% increase in registrations amongst persons with disabilities as compared to the previous general elections. Registration of third gender electors almost doubled in these elections. Our elderly voters aged above 85 years and PWD voters were facilitated with the option of voting from the comfort of their homes. These elections witnessed nearly zero repolls and violence was kept at bay, even in states where it was prevalent. In Jammu and Kashmir, the solid foundation of democratic participation led during the Lok Sabha elections was further strengthened and transformed into a magnificent edifice of a peaceful, progressive and vibrant democratic ethos. The long queues of voters at the polling stations, patiently waiting with a glint of hope in their eyes, represented the democratic essence of our nation. Similarly, in the Naxal-affected areas of Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, voters echoed the spirit of democracy witnessed in the rest of the country. Voters silenced the sounds of bullets and calls for boycotts with a determined resolve to cast their vote. In many LWE areas, villagers voted for the first time at polling stations in their own villages. Voters are the ultimate custodians of our democracy. Their awareness and wisdom are the force behind our democracy. I salute the sagacity and intelligence of the Indian voters. Along with voters, I also thank the entire election machinery, the polling personnel, security forces and other staff for keeping our democracy on the rails. They play a pivotal role in ensuring that the elections happen with perfection, precision and peacefully. Friends, today we are witnessing across the globe an era of polarized campaigns during elections, possibilities of external interference and growing challenges in cybersecurity space. Misinformation and fake narratives spread instantaneously and with alarming speed. A dangerous trend is emerging where baseless allegations are made against the election process that could damage the confidence of the voters and the national fabric. On social media, algorithms are designed in a way that content is aligned with whatever is viewed and thus viewpoints get hardened without adequate exposure to the other side of the argument. Friends, democracy belongs to all of us. Indian democracy is our shared heritage, nurtured and strengthened over the past 75 years, a legacy in which voters rightfully takes pride. This legacy is proudly shared by political parties who, after voters, are critical stakeholders in strengthening democracy. It is everybody's duty that election campaigns are not disruptive or divisive and unfounded narratives are not built as it tends to disillusion and distance our youth from the electoral process. Today, India stands proud as the world's largest and most diverse democracy. For us, in Election Commission of India, trust and transparency are two sides of the same coin. It fills us with immense pride that the number of voters in our country have now crossed 99 crores. We are almost on the verge of becoming a nation of 1 billion voters soon. Our achievements in securing high voter turnout in recent years have been heartening, hitting the 65% mark in the last 3 national elections. However, we still have a distance to cover. I call upon all eligible citizens to register as voters without fail and vote in each election. A special appeal to voters in towns and cities and to the forward-looking community of the youth to take sincere interest in electoral participation and come out to vote. Once again, I extend my warm wishes on this occasion of National Voters' Day, which is a reminder for all of us of our responsibility in upholding democracy in our country. Jai Hind.